Don't judge me, I'm sick. So I wanted to do another mental health video this week. For one, to help you guys, because I got a lot of messages and comments saying that this really helped you guys and that you no longer feel alone. And that's my goal for this channel, is to help one of you. And I've decided this is no longer gonna be I guess you could say an anything channel. I really just want to focus on positive vibes, mental health, all that stuff. So if that's not something you're into, sorry, but I think this is something that'll benefit me and benefit a lot of other people, because it seems to be when I post my mental health videos, I get more feedback on that than if I were to post makeup or anything of that sort. But if you still want to see makeup tutorials, I will still be more than happy to do so. So I wanted to do a video on self-harm, why people self-harm, types of self-harm, how to tell your parents, how to tell your friends, coping skills, stuff like that. So self-harm is anything that you do to yourself, whether it would be cutting, burning, hitting yourself, just anything that would, throwing yourself down the stairs, banging your head, just anything that would make you hurt yourself. Most people who usually self-harm will hide it. They will not be like, ooh, look what I have. Like, they'll constantly be going like this. Or if they're not doing it on their arms, they'll be doing it on their legs. They'll always wear leggings, jeans, whatever, anything to cover signs that someone you love or care about that might be self-harming. Bloody tissues, lots of band-aids, a razor blade with dry blood on it. That's a really common sign. But if they're burning, I guess a lot of like burning scars or whatnot. I don't know, some people scratch. You can usually tell whether it's a cut or whether it's a scratch. Ways to approach somebody who is self-harming: do not yank their arm and be like, what is this? That's like the worst possible thing you can do. A good thing you can do is say, hey, I saw these marks on your arms. I just want you to know that I'm here for you and I love you, and whatever you're going through, you're going to get through it. And leave it at that. Because more than likely, that person will text you later that day, the next day, confront you on it somehow, and will say that it meant a lot to them. Because when people see self-harm, sometimes we don't know how to react. We react angrily, we act in the wrong way that we don't know how to react in. It's because we see that someone that we love or care about is hurting, and we're just really like why? Like, you want to know the answer why. And sometimes even knowing that answer why isn't enough. Ways to tell you if you're self-harming now and you want to tell a friend or you want to tell somebody, just know, don't sugarcoat it. That's one main thing. Just be like, hey, I've been struggling with this thing and it's been a long time now and I want to get help for it. And a good thing you can do as the friend who's receiving this is to say, I support you, I'm here for you, let's look into options on how we can get you help, whether it be going to your school counselor or talking to your parents or talking to your friends' parents. Just having someone to talk to before things get out of hand is really, really good. Like, again, sorry, I'm sick. You're gonna hear me like sniffling. A really good way to kind of go towards your recovery on not self-harming and just really getting into that positive vibes, positive lifestyle, good coping mechanisms. Step one, this may be the hardest one to probably do, but it's to throw away your blade. And you can do that with a friend. You can give it to your friend to throw out for you. I've found that very beneficial. Friends of mine have brought their blades to me and I've thrown them out for them. Or me doing it the other way, you know, like I've given stuff to them and they've thrown it out, and it's both been very beneficial. The instant you feel that way is to call somebody, kind of just to reduce those urges. Coping mechanisms. One that has extremely helped me is writing. Writing is so beneficial. So beneficial. Also, squeeze an ice cube because of how cold it is, and if you squeeze it real tight, the burning sensation will kind of replace that self-harm pain. Flicking, I don't have a rubber band on me. Flicking a rubber band against your wrist, only a couple times, not many, just a couple, just to reduce that urge. Texting 741, that's a really good crisis text line. They've helped me a lot, they've helped a lot of my friends. Also just calling somebody. I know sometimes talking to your parents or whatnot, whoever your guardian is a lot. Honestly, sometimes it doesn't work, and they don't quite frankly understand. So whether it be you message me, you message a friend, you message somebody, just somebody you know who's not going to judge you and who is really going to help you work through that urge of wanting to hurt yourself is really important. I really hope that you guys know that you don't need to hurt yourself. You don't need to do that to feel a void. There's so many people out there in this world that love you and care about you and don't want to see you hurt yourself. I know it seems dark right now, but you've been treading water for a long time now, and I know you can keep treading. So if you've been treading it for 5 years, 6 years, you're going to be able to say, wow, I've been treading water for 8 years now, and I'm still living, I'm still doing it. Before you know it, you're going to be able to handle anything. But just know that that blade, that your curling iron that you're using to burn yourself or whatever, you don't need to do that. You are perfect just the way you are. You are good enough. You don't need to punish yourself. You are perfect. You are worth it. You are so much more than that piece of metal. I promise you that. You can always message me. My DMs are always open on Twitter, on Snapchat. You can add me on Snapchat, Instagram, whatever. If this video or me messaging you saves you from cutting one day, I've done my job on this channel. And just remember, this is your journey. It's one day at a time. You can't expect yourself for this whole recovery to be perfect. And if you relapse, don't get hard on yourself. Be like, okay, always ask yourself, why did I relapse? What was the trigger? Once you're able to identify those things are so important. And you're literally going to be able to do anything. And that's really important. And when you're angry at yourself for it, or you're upset at yourself that you relapsed, that's such a good sign. It shows improvement and it shows that you want to get better. But when you're still in that mindset of like, it gives me relief or pain or whatever the reason is you're doing it, that's when we need to seek professional help. Okay, so I think I'm about to sneeze and I really don't want to sneeze on camera. I hate sneezing in public. I really hope this video helped you or anything. If you're a parent watching this, please know that it has nothing to do with you. You did nothing wrong. Your child is in a tremendous amount of pain, and the best thing you can do is to give them space. And I know that you're like, what? My kid's hurting themselves. I'm not going to give them space. If you're so much up on them, they're literally going to do anything in their power to hide shit from you. So give them space. That's the best thing you can do. And I know you might want to check their arms, check their legs, do all this shit, but you're just invading their privacy, and they're literally going to be like, no. Like, don't yank their arm. Obviously, you can say, hey, like, have you cut? And if they say no, believe them. You need to trust them. But if you sense that they have been doing it, like you found a bloody razor blade, you found bloody napkins, whatever, by no means, then be like, no, let me see. Like, if you know in your heart, like 110% that they're doing it, then by no means, go for it. But don't just be like, let me see. Like, that's literally the worst way to go about it. I hate sniffing. It sounds so gross. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. Sorry I'm not a little bit more pumped. I still sound very nasally. But I hope this helped at least one of you know that my DMs are always open. and I kind of wanted to do a video on sexual abuse, sexual harassment, rape, all that stuff for my next video. So if that's something that you're interested, comment below, or whatever mental health videos you guys want to see. I'm open to really anything. I just want to help anybody in any way, shape I can. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Share this video with a friend if they're struggling with self-harm themselves, or a parent. You're the self-harmer and you want your parents to understand why and what's making you do this. Well, I love you guys. I've missed you guys, and I'm glad to be back. I will see you again soon with another video. Bye, guys.